Hello and welcome to Pregnancy Info. Today we will discuss that how can we calculate the count of kicks baby do in your womb. But you have to know what is kick count. Counting your unborn baby's kicks during pregnancy can be a valuable tool for monitoring your baby's health. Kick counting involves counting the number of times you feel your baby move in a specific time period. A change in your baby's typical pattern could indicate your baby is stressed. What is kick counting in pregnancy? Counting kick in pregnancy is a way to monitor your baby. It involves expectant parents tracking their unborn baby's kick and movements in the womb. Changes in movement pattern can sometimes indicate the fetus is under stress. Knowing your baby's normal movement pattern can help you sense when something seems off. There are two ways to track your baby's kick walk. Number 1, count the number of kicks you feel in a 1 hour period. Second method, measure the amount of time it takes for your baby to kick 10 times. Most pregnant people will begin feeling their baby kick around 20 weeks into pregnancy. If it's your first pregnancy, it might be later. If you have been pregnant before, you might feel your baby's kick a little sooner because you are aware of the fact that how baby can move. What do baby kicks feels like? Kicks from inside your uterus feel soft and may be hard to distinguish. Your unborn baby is small and their movements aren't strong. Some people describe kicks as flutters, swishes, rolls, jabs, or butterflies. Your baby's movement will vary depending on how old they are and will get stronger in the third trimester, mean 28 to 40 weeks in pregnancy. Why should you count your baby's kick? Kicks counting can help you be more aware of your baby's movement. If you know that's normal of your baby movement, then you can more easily determine when something feels wrong. Change in baby's movement may be an early sign of distress or it can indicate a problem with the pregnancy. When should you start counting kicks? It's a good idea to always be aware of your baby's movement during pregnancy. Kick counting becomes more important in the third trimester between weeks 28 and 40, then lack of movement can suggest your baby is stressed. How can you count your baby's kick? There are a few ways to count your baby's kick. Using an app on your phone may help you, or you can use a timer or clock and a piece of paper. 10 movements in 1 hour is considered typically fetal movement. Don't be panic if you don't feel 10 movements in an hour because baby can be in his sleeping hours. Here are the steps to count your baby's kick. Choose a time when you are least distracted or when you typically feel your baby move. Get comfortable. Lie on your left side or sit with your feet propped up. Place your hands on your belly. Start a timer or watch the clock. Count each of your baby's kicks. Keep counting until you get to 10 kicks. Once you reach 10 kicks, jot down how many kicks should you feel in a day. Healthcare providers have different opinions on how many movements you are looking for within a set amount of time. The American Congress of Obstetricians and Gynecologists recommends that you time how long it takes you to feel 10 kicks, flutters, swishes, or rolls. Ideally, you want to feel 10 movements within 2 hours. If you don't feel 10 movements in 2 hours, it's okay. There are ways to wake up your baby, or you can try again when your baby is more active. When should you feel your baby kick the most? Your baby's movements are unique just like them. You may notice your baby is more active at certain times during the day. It's common for pregnant women to notice more movement after they have eaten a meal. This is because of the increase in sugar or glucose in your blood. Others notice more movement in the evening when they are going to bed. It may also be that you simply don't feel your baby is moving during the day because you are busy at work or caring for your other children or doing home chores. How do you wake up your baby up to count kicks? It might be easier to count kicks once you determine your baby's active times of the day. Even then, there will be times when your baby doesn't want to cooperate. Some things you can try to get your baby to move are talking or walking or moving your body, drinking juice or another sweet beverage, eating a meal, laying down on your left side. This will maximize blood flow, playing loud music. Now, question is that when should you be worried. Try not to be alarmed if your baby hasn't moved in several hours. It's normal for babies to have periods of rest, sleep, and activity just like adults. In some cases, you may just need to increase the time to 2 hours instead of 1 hour. If after 2 hours you haven't felt 10 movements, it might be time to let your healthcare provider know. When should you contact your doctor? Contact your healthcare provider if your baby movement change abruptly, slow down, or stop. Most of the time, decreased fetal movement isn't a sign of a problem. It's better to be safe than sorry and let your healthcare provider know. Another question you ask is, do baby kicks less before labor? No, babies don't move less before labor. By the time your baby is full term, mean 39 weeks, you may feel more rolls and fewer kicks. Some people mistake this for less movement, that it's just a different type of movement. You should still be able to feel the same number of movements per day. Remember, only you know what is normal for your baby. Contact your healthcare provider if you notice changes in your baby's movement. So, this is all about the method and the ways to count the kick or movement of your baby in the womb. If you feel the video useful for you, then must share it with your friends and family members, and also subscribe my channel to get such informative videos in future also. Thank you.